So we will move now to item 3.3. Can you please share with us what that is and what any comments may be there?
Sure. This is item 3.3, commendations and proclamations. We have about 20 e-comments. Alice Apkarian, Artsakh, an historic Armenian province, was liberated from Azerbaijan in 1994. Recent attacks by Azerbaijan and Turkey targeted Artsakh's schools, churches, hospitals, and homes have killed hundreds and displaced thousands. To avoid ethnic cleansing by authoritarian regimes, the international community must recognize Artsakh. Please stand against repression and for freedom and commend Artsakh's efforts to maintain its independence. Kev Abazagian, thank you, Mayor and Council, for your commendation and appreciation of the Armenian community in Irvine. However, I urge you to reconsider in the future your original commendation aiming to support Artsakh's rights to self-determination, since self-determination is a municipal issue as well. Fartkes Aptkarian, as a Denzian of Irvine, a faculty member at UCI for over 35 years, it gives me pride to see my city council stand on principle by recognizing the inalienable human right of self-determination of Armenians of Artsakh in the ancestral biblical lands in which they have always lived. Lisa Kalutsian, I urge the Irvine City Council to pass a resolution recognizing the independence of Artsakh, which 30 years ago legally elected themselves as independent from Azerbaijan. In September, Azerbaijan, backed by Turkey and jihadist mercenaries, launched an attack against Artsakh. The presidents of both countries openly indicated their desire to eliminate Armenians, an egregious echo of the Turkish genocide of the Armenians in the early 20th century. Miran Tomajan, dear Mayor Shea and City of Irvine Council members, on behalf of the Armenian Assembly of America, a nationwide, nonpartisan advocacy organization which provides public awareness and understanding of Armenian issues and serves as a conduit between civil societies and all levels of government in the U.S. and their counterparts in the republics of Armenia and Artsakh, I strongly support the City of Irvine's recognition of the Republic of Artsakh in its pursuit of independence and freedom. Artine Dorian, honorable members of the City Council, I respectfully urge you to pass a resolution recognizing the Republic of Artsakh in their pursuit of independence and freedom, which are core American values. Thank you. Harotun Bedelian, we wholeheartedly support this long overdue resolution. Yvette Titulian, I am an Irvine resident. I support agenda item 3.3 as it relates to Artsakh and encourage unanimous adoption of the same. Thank you for your attention to this important humanitarian matter. Aline Franklin, I am an Irvine resident and I am in support of agenda item 3.3 for the recognition of Artsakh. I encourage unanimous adoption of this resolution. Salpi Agopian, I am in support of agenda item 3.3 as it relates to Artsakh and encourage unanimous adoption. Lily Franklin, I am an Irvine resident and I fully support agenda item 3.3 as it relates to Artsakh and encourage unanimous adoption of the same. Joe Shalaby, I am an Irvine business owner. I support agenda item 3.3 in its original text as it relates to Artsakh and encourage unanimous adoption of the same. Garabed Agopian, I am an Irvine resident. I am in support of agenda item 3.3 as it relates to Artsakh and encourage unanimous adoption of the same. Violet Belugian Franklin, as an American, Armenian, and longtime resident of Irvine, and alumni of both IHS and UCI, I am in full support of agenda item 3.3. The only peaceful, long-lasting resolution to the conflict will come from the international recognition of the Republic of Artsakh. I ask that the City of Irvine stand with the Armenian people and unanimously adopt this agenda item. Anya Agopian, I am an Irvine resident and am in support of agenda item 3.3 as it relates to Artsakh. I encourage unanimous adoption of the same by the City Council. Eliza Agopian has the same comment. HB, I am an over 40-year resident of Irvine and I am in full support of agenda item 3.3 as it relates to Artsakh, Armenia. I encourage unanimous adoption of the same. Nora Mara has the same comment. Sam Hijazin, I am an Irvine resident and business owner. I am in support of agenda item 3.3 as it relates to Artsakh and encourage unanimous adoption of the same. And Carrie Atikian O'Malley, I am of 100% Armenian descent. As a daughter of an immigrant and granddaughter of Armenian genocide survivors, I grew up learning about the hardships and atrocities that many Armenians and relatives endured. It is imperative that all humankind treat each other with respect and dignity. I pray that there can be peace in Armenia and that Armenians and all people everywhere are safe. As Armenians, we are resilient and have persevered. I pray that peace and community among all becomes a reality. And that is all, Mayor.
Yes, thank you so much, and it's just my pleasure to be able to bring forward that item, recognition of the Republic, and for our Armenian families and community members. I do know that I got a comment from Farrah Khan would like to speak. Is she available now to this item?
Councilmember Khan, can you hear us?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to bring up an issue. You know, we have such a diverse population in our city, people we consider friends and neighbors from all backgrounds, and many of them from countries that are in conflict. And I don't feel that it is our job to interfere in international affairs. And I would like the city attorney to confirm, you know, we do have an Irvine Municipal Code, section 1-2-317, that states the city council will not consider or act upon matters of a non-municipal nature, while individual members of the council may take public positions concerning non-municipal affairs. They shall not do so during or as part of any city meeting or official function. And for me, you know, we have so many different community members, and there were some that were emailing us asking us not to do this. And so this international issue should not be voted on by us, and I ask that the commendations be removed. Our job is to make sure we are united as a community and not cause further divisions, to celebrate all our communities, including our Armenian community members. And so that was my only concern here.
Thank you for your comments. There was an errata, and there was just to answer your question, that is not what we're approving tonight. If you'd seen the errata on the agenda, it's been changed, so it's only focused on municipal issue here tonight. Maybe the city attorney, would you like to read that, or do you want to just make a quick comment? He helped me work on that when that came in, so it is not, that was removed from the agenda and a new one was replaced. Did you not get the errata? Councilmember Khan?
I have not seen it.
I can't
If
understand
the
what
city
you're saying.
attorney can confirm that, that would be helpful.
It's really hard to hear someone on the phone, but can you just?
Still haven't improved that audio on the phone.
I'm sorry, what?
It's very difficult to hear Councilmember Khan, and this has been true. It's very difficult to hear Councilmember Khan, and this has been true for any council member who has called in. I have, as you know, an immunologically compromised family member, and I would not choose to be here if I could serve effectively over video. But because of the poor audio, it has been very difficult. And I really had trouble following Councilmember Khan's remarks. So
Well, there was an original submittal that was more of a flavor of an international issue, and it was changed and restructured and rewritten to keep the flavor of the understanding of what was being proposed, but it focused only on the city of Irvine and the municipal issue that we need to focus on. So that was changed. It's just something, obviously, that she was not able to get a copy of or see. So with that, maybe it's just best we...
Can we have that? I'm sorry, can we have that confirmed by the city attorney, please?
Well, yeah, he...
Certainly, Councilmember
confirm
Khan. Initially, first I want to say your initial comments were 100% correct. The resolution that appeared, as it appeared in the packet, was inconsistent with the municipal code. The mayor requested a series of changes to the resolution, and it's only 4 paragraphs long, so I'll just read it out loud so that you're aware of what it says now. That was processed by way of an errata today. The title of the proclamation is "In Appreciation of the Armenian Community," and the 4 whereas clauses are: whereas the Armenian people were the first people to adopt Christianity as state religion in 301 AD, and whereas the Armenian community has been a vital part of the city of Irvine's multi-layered and multi-ethnic culture, and whereas the Armenian American community has been present in California since the 19th century, providing our communities with rich cultural and religious history, and
Whereas since September 27, 2020, violence has increased in Artsakh, causing worry and concern to the Armenian Americans who work, live, and play in our community. Now, therefore, the City Council of the City of Irvine does hereby acknowledge and appreciate the influence of the Armenian community on the City of Irvine. And as phrased, the proclamation addresses the contribution of the Armenian community to the City of Irvine, making it consistent with the requirements of the municipal code.
Thank you. And we can get you a copy of that too, Councilmember Khan, if you would like to have it. I don't know, is it on the internet? Is it up?
Yes, it is. It's on the internet.
Yes, on the internet. Okay, good. Thank you. Okay, so there's a motion before us for item 3.3, and I'll make that motion.
Second.
There's a second by Councilmember Kuo. Please call the roll.
Councilmember Fox?
Yes.
Councilmember Khan? Councilmember Khan? We seem to have lost her. Councilmember Kuo?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Carroll?
Yes.
Mayor Shea?
Yes.
Passes 4-0 with Councilmember Khan absent for the vote.
Yeah, she has another one of her own. Will you put this on, didn't you too, Councilmember Kuo? The Sikh awareness?
I did, but my understanding is, were we taking 3.3 altogether, or?
Yes, it's both of them
yeah.
are combined.
Yeah, so.
Okay. So are you available, Councilmember Khan, to vote on this? Okay, so we'll move to item 3.11.
Thank you, Mayor. Item 3.11, City of Irvine responds to grand jury report entitled Protecting Those Who Protect and Serve. We have one e-comment from Jonathan Beer. The report mentions public perception as the top stressor for police officers. Considering OC Sheriff Barnes' continuing disregard for public safety and constant scandals and allegations of abuses of power, maybe the grand jury should consider how to fix the department before worrying about providing a stress reduction program. And that is all, Mayor.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you to our resident. At this time, is there a motion to move item 3.11?
I'll move the item, Mayor.
Second.
The item's been moved by Vice Mayor Carroll, second by Councilmember Kuo. Please call the roll.
Councilmember Fox?